What's up, YouTube, and welcome back to my channel, Girly.Ganja. If you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And today is finally an update on our Air Force One. Y'all know we are growing this clone in our 2x4 grow tent featuring Mars Hydro. And we are currently in almost the 4th week of flower. We are long overdue for our cleanup of this girl. Y'all can see I haven't gone in yet, which I like to do on the 3rd week of flower and clean up the bottom here. I've just been really busy and I haven't got a chance to come in. So we are about a week overdue because we are approaching the 4th week of flower. So today I am going to just go in and clean up the bottom here. Y'all can see a lot of those leaves are already starting to like die off and just be dry and all of that. So I want to get all of these like dead leaves off and everything that I don't plan on keeping. We are just going to get cleaned up. And let me know, you guys, I'm thinking I'm probably going to be putting her a net on. I know I said that before, but I haven't added a net to her yet. So I'm going to go ahead and get my scissors, and then we will go in and just start getting her cleaned up together, and then come back and see what she's looking like and debate if we're going to put a net on her, which I really think I am. I did not expect her to stretch this much. I didn't expect her to be so big. When I flipped her into flower, she was about half this size. And y'all know with that 2-week stretch, she usually gets double that. So I should have known, but I was just hoping they'd be like nice and stubby. Y'all know that was the look that I was going for. So I didn't think I would need a net, but just looking at her and y'all can see the way that she's kind of swaying. I think that once we get into those heavier weeks of flower, that she definitely will need some support. So let me know what you guys think, and then I'm going to go ahead and go get my scissors, and then we will just go in and get her nice and clean. Alright, y'all, so here is our girl. This is what she's looking like, and I will show you guys how I go in. I'm just going to be taking off everything at the bottom. Like, starting off, this is going to be super easy because a lot of the leaves down here are pretty dead and gone. Like, you can easily see what needs to be cut off. But a lot of times I just like to take off anything that didn't make it to the top, any popcorn nugs, things that I'm not picking up or sticking around or letting stay for one reason or another. Like even little things like this I like to cut off. Y'all can see she wasn't getting much airflow or anything because look how just crinkled up she's looking. She gots to go. So I take off all of those little ones usually as well, like something like this. I don't usually keep. Some people do. I don't think there's anything wrong with keeping these, but me personally, I don't really keep nothing down here below. So I'm just gonna go in and take off especially these little guys too. I love to take these off because just nothing much can be used from them, but I have heard some people like to save those and they either will use them for butters or keep them for different reasons, but me personally, I just let it all go. And a lot of the reason is because usually I will have so many grows anyway, so I just don't hold on to stuff like that. I wish I would have done a net. The only reason why is because then I feel like I could have opened her up a little bit more and not have down here be like so empty at the bottom. You see how like just right here, this just looks like it could have probably benefited from having more light down below. So you live and you learn. All right, y'all, so here is the finished product. Y'all can see we cleaned up here at the bottom. Before I get into the plan, make sure you guys check out Mars Hydro. Y'all know we are growing with the EVO 4000, which is a perfect 2x4 light. It just fits in here so well. There's 3 bars in here, and we are currently using the full Mars Hydro setup with the 2x4 grow tent. So as always, links will be in the description box below. And so far, we have been doing so well. And I have just been loving how this Air Force One clone has been coming out. Now, I did raise my light just a little bit because I increased the light intensity. I turned it up to about 60% or so. Although, I agree with a lot of you guys who said we need a par reader, which I'm going to put the comment shout out on the screen right here so you guys can see that. Shout out to them because you're totally right. We do need a par reader, and I think it has a lot to do with some yield. you know, because obviously you're going to yield more the light intensity. And sometimes I feel like I get to the end and my buds aren't as big as I would hope for them to be. I feel like a lot of it does have to do with my light intensity. Most of the times I'm going to be staying at about 40% or so the whole time. And I really thought about it and I was like, you know what? That is probably something I need to look into. So I am going to be taking recommendations on which par readers you guys think we should look into or get. And look, when I turned up my light, that's the only thing. That's why I raised it. You guys see the tips are kind of burnt, and I don't feel like it's my nutrients because I've never had this problem, and I'm feeding the same on here as I am my other plant, and yeah, we don't have anything burnt, so I didn't notice that until I put my light closer. But here is the buds on here. We are in the 4th week of flower, and y'all, I am gonna go ahead and get that net put on. I won't put it on in the video, y'all just see in the next video because y'all know how we put the net on. I'm gonna put that on and then update you guys in the next video because look, like I told you, once I start going in and cleaning it up, they start to bend and get tired. So you can see she is all the way bent up out of the tent. So I'm gonna have to put some support on her. And here's the bottom. Didn't take off too much, but I did go in and do a pretty good lollipop. But she's just starting to fall, look, all over the place. So we are gonna have to get her in a net ASAP. So stay tuned for the next video, you guys, and I cannot wait to get into the end weeks of flower. As always, check out Mars Hydro. Like I said, links will be in the description box below. Like this video, y'all. Do not forget to give it a like. It does help out a lot. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, and don't forget to put your comments down below if you want to be featured in the next comment shout out. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and I will see you on the next upload.